2 weeks now. PT had me unlock the brace. Just take a couple steps. What's up, guys? 2 weeks out of surgery now. I got some heat on my leg because I'm about to run you guys through the workout that I do on a daily basis. Right now I'm right around 105 on my active flexion, so that's when I'm just using my own muscles to bend my leg. I can get to about 105 degrees. With the assisted flexion, which is if I take a strap or hook myself up to a CPM, I can get way past that. I can get to like 125, and that's just because I have some pretty major atrophy in my quad. A couple degrees off, once I get to around 110, I can start hopping on an exercise bike and start doing some more quad and calf exercises to build that muscle back up. But let's get this thing off. Let's get things going. Alright, so before every workout, I like to roll out on the foam roller. First time I ever foam rolled was back in 10th grade. I was playing lacrosse, and it was the first time I ever heard about it. My lacrosse coach had the entire team go into the weight room, and he had the school fund a bunch of foam rollers. And his explanation was because he played college lacrosse, and he said that every single day before practice, the coach would have the entire team go and roll out on the foam rollers. This is great because it helps my knee. It helps me get better flexion. It helps loosen up the muscles around it. And then after surgery, you get a lot of swelling and a lot of bruising. I had most of my bruising on the inside of my leg here. So when you roll it out, it just gets the fluids moving around. And like I said, it loosens up the muscles to make sure I don't re-injure myself. Along with the foam roller, I really like to use this. It's a hand roller. When you're bending your leg, sometimes you'll feel a lot of tension right here on the outside of your quad. And that's just your IT band. From lying in bed and keeping your leg straight for so many days at a time, the IT band really tightens up. So this helps a lot just to loosen that up. Alright, so the 2-week mark was significant for me because it's when my PT took the steri strips off of my incision. I had dissolvable stitches, so they didn't have to take them out. If you have stitches or staples, you're probably looking at around like an 8 or 10 day removal time. But since mine were dissolvable, as soon as the scab started scabbing over, it raised the steri strips, and my PT was able to just peel them off. So I actually saw the incision for the first time yesterday. Let's take a look. So there we go. It's super clean, straight down across my knee. If I bend my leg here, you can see the atrophy. I lost a lot of mass right around here, and it's still kind of swollen, so it's not a great representation. But I did lose a lot of muscle here, and then in my calf, you can see my calf is just completely lost. Alright, let's get into the workout. Alright, so right now I'm just doing calf pumps. I'm adding a little bit of resistance with this band here. Pretty much the goal of this is just to activate the muscles in your calf again. I usually run through about 10 of these. And then I move into leg lifts. I actually wasn't able to lift my leg without the brace until right around the 2-week mark. I've been able to do it for like 2 days now, so don't be discouraged if you can't lift your leg in the couple days following surgery. With this, I just go down. If you've done any sort of prehab or started any rehab, you'll know how to do this exercise. So right now I'm just focusing on tightening the quad to keep my leg as straight as possible. And I'm lifting my leg up with my hip right now. Alright, so a couple days ago I couldn't lift my leg at all without the brace because my quad was so atrophied and weak at that point. If you can't lift your leg without the brace, I also wouldn't recommend trying to lift it outside of physical therapy. But if you can't lift it without the brace, throw the brace on, keep it locked, and then that gives some more stability to your leg, and you can really focus on just activating those muscles in your hip. So it's the exact same thing, you just lift it up and down. If you want to be really aggressive with your rehab, you take something like ankle weights and strap it to the brace. So what I've been doing is taking the ankle weights and make sure you strap it above the knee. I know they're called ankle weights, but if you put it down on your ankle, it puts a lot of unnecessary strain on your ACL, and you potentially re-tear the graft that they just put in. But if you strap it above your leg, it just gives some extra weight to really work out your hip. So it's the same exact motion, just lean back and go for it. Alright, so at the end of every workout I do heel slides. I do them assisted, so I just throw a strap, this just happens to be a yoga strap, around my heel. I bend it until I can't bend it anymore myself, and then I pull back with the strap. Just to get those extra couple degrees. In physical therapy, they'll have you do sets of probably 20 of these at a time. I'm just going to run through a couple here, and you can see the progression. So right there, that was much farther than the last one, and then you should be increasing every single time. Alright, so that's it for today. I got to 115 flexion at the end of my exercises. I also left out, you could do quad sets. Quad sets are great. I would have to go and get a rolled up towel to throw under my leg. I might show you guys that next week. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys at the 3-week mark. Thanks for watching. 2 quick things before you guys go. The numbness around my leg. I still don't have feeling in like this general area. It's slowly coming back from the kneecap down, so I could feel a little bit here. I wasn't able to feel there last week. So I don't know, we're going to track that progress as well. And then over here, I have everything that I used in today's video listed and linked down in the description. Thanks guys.